boys and girls, welcome back to the art room. We are going to be doing part 2 of our snowman point of view drawings. Last time we should have drawn in pencil and then outlined with our Sharpie markers. Now for the outlining, it has to be with a Sharpie or any marker that does say permanent on it, because we're going to be doing a really cool technique today. I call this painting with markers. So to color these, you're going to need to get out your Crayola markers. If you don't have Crayola, it's okay to use any brand as long as they do not say permanent on them anywhere. So your colored markers should not be permanent for this part. So we're going to get started using these markers. Now, you might say, well, a lot of this is going to stay white because it's a snowman and it's snow and that's white. The technique comes in, we're going to actually make these snowmen look more 3D, more rounded, and that's by using the marker to create a shadow or shading to give it some fullness. I'm going to start with this guy up here in the top, and I'm just going to go through and I'm going to use my markers, and you want to make sure that your markers are pretty juicy. Okay, so when we're coloring, you want to make sure that they are nice and bright. Now I'm going to leave a highlight along the top there, and there's a reason for that, and I will show you. And then I am going to actually continue with the orange, since his carrot nose is down here as well. And then this little guy here, you don't even see his carrot nose, and we don't really see it here. Did I forget to draw his nose? Good grief, let's draw that. And then we're gonna touch in here with a little bit of orange. You barely see it because we're so far up. That's that bird's eye view, so can't really see that much. All right, now let's do some other details where he might have like the color of his scarf. Maybe I'll do that green. I pretty much have everything colored that is going to be colored. Now, what I have left is the snow or the skies. So you're going to use your blue marker for this. Now, on each part of your snowman, along the edges of the circle, I am just going to do a line of blue. Now, your markers have these tips where they are pointy. It's called a conical tip. If you turn it sideways, you get this nice thick blue line. And I am doing a line along here, a line along here, and a line along the bottom edge. I'm making this kind of thick, just like that. And same thing here, I'm going to curve this a little bit more here, so it's like that. Now on this one, I'm going to do just a thin line here and here, not too much there. This guy barely touching any of that. Now anywhere else there might be snow, I'm going to do a line along the edge of my snowbank here. I might do a line here. If my mountain has some snow, I might do some there, like that. Same thing here, maybe some snow along the edge, a little snow pile here, and then maybe some snow is piled up along the edge of my sidewalk. All right, now to make this, it's already looking pretty cool. It looks more 3D with that line of blue. It's almost like shadows. So now what you're gonna wanna do is get a plain cup of water and a pretty small brush. And you can just use the brush that's from your watercolor tray. And I'm just gonna wet that brush, and then starting here, now watch how this works. This is really, really cool. I'm going to just dab the water along that marker, and then as I pull away that marker, will start to blend. Now it's real subtle and you can't see it too much, but it does create sort of a shadowy effect. So you're starting to see that shading, and it's gonna pull that blue color through the snowman, and that worked out really cool there. See that? I'll pull it up close so you can see. Isn't that awesome? All right, let's try it on this guy. I bet you it'll come out really cool on his face here. So again, I'm gonna paint over the blue marker and then just pull that water down off of the blue. Now it's gonna create sort of icy shadow. Now, I don't wanna scrub too much because I don't wanna put a hole in my paper. But anywhere you did that blue, you're gonna paint over it and then pull it. Ooh, that one came out good. And I'm going to go back and I'm gonna finish my carrot. So I'm gonna wet that and then pull that up. Do you see how that color changed along the edge there? Isn't that awesome? Do the carrot there. And then I'm gonna rinse one more time and I'm gonna do the purple on his hat up here. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I think that comes out really, really cool. So anywhere you're looking, if you see, you know what, maybe in my background, if you want to add a little more color to your background and your sky, you can fill some of that in. Like maybe I'll do a little line up here, add some more on this side here. Anywhere you think that you need a little more color. What you don't want to do though is do too much, and you don't want to have the water kind of running in. Since I did this blue here on this snowman, I don't want to do right next to it because then it's all going to be one color. So I'm kind of strategically placing it so then I can kind of blend that out. All right, so once you have colored and then added the water, then you're gonna take a photo of it and you are going to put it on our Sonia underneath. The project is titled Snowman Point of View, and I can't wait to see your work. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time in the art room. Bye, everyone.